Welcome in, Renegades. So, man, what is going on right now, dude? I'm so shocked right now because the internet computer crypto went to my exact price targets. I really wasn't hoping that we were going to go down to $10, but for every single person that wanted to purchase, and like the guy who bought at $15, and is like, man, I bought 12 ICP or something at like $15. Or something like that. And I'm like, he's like, how do I, make money? I'm like, well, I can't tell you how to make money with that or what you do. But what I would do if I bought 12 ICP at $15, what I would do is when it went back down to say 12 or even 11, 10, 50, like we saw, I would purchase, and then that average price goes down. Say you bought it like $11, you can get the $10. So if you buy at 15, you buy 12, and then you buy another 12 down here at $11, your average is going to go somewhere right to about $13, and you're in the profit now. Boom, you just took a $15 average, moved it down to a 13, you're in the profit. But we do have some great news. We're going to talk about the CFGI, which is basically what is happening with the oscillators, whether we're bullish or not. And then we're going to look at these price targets again. We're going to give you some really good information, but we got news. We're going to create a Solana wallet today, and we're going to claim that airdrop because we forgot to do it a while ago. So let's go. Just forfeit in the house, my guy. Amar's here. 15 to 250. So that's what I think. I think we're going to hit 15. There's going to be an area right there we need to break above. We almost did. And then we're going to head up to about 250 by, I would say, 100 to 250 is where I'm thinking. This is just my estimate, though. I'm not a financial advisor. But this is where, when I do the research, when I look at support levels in the past, and when I look at market cap, all these things say around $150, $250 where we're going to end up. But yeah, dollar into Ghost, and it's at 300. Dang, these crazy price moves are awesome, though. So Ghost is going to the moon. We are making money. Tomorrow is our airdrop for our top Renegades holders. What is up, Foxfire? And we are going to be giving box tokens and a Boxy Dude and Boxy Girl NFT. So that's going to be cool. I am in the discussion now talking about the token, whether we're going to have it or not. And I'm going to leave it up to the community. So there's a few issues when it comes to tokens, and I'm an influencer, and I know my NFT collection is going to be like long-term value and going to be around, so I don't have to worry about it ruining my reputation. So, and I want you guys to think about that before like you vote. Don't just like pick one, but really think about it. Like, I'm putting my reputation on the line, so I don't know if I want a token. Like, I want to reward you guys, so maybe we can partner with other DAOs. But having a token, it opens me up to legal issues with like securities laws. It opens me up to reputation issues with my YouTube channel, my community. But then again, it will provide value for our users. It will be an in-game currency, and it will help build our community. So, I mean, I'm torn. Like, this is why I ask you guys, and when we become a DAO, it'll just be easier to submit a proposal. You guys will vote. But just left Six Figs. Oh, he's on at the same time. Six Figs is awesome, man. I love that channel. I try to be mod over there as much as I can. So Meta Owl, my God, yeah. Especially my main holders have to let me know. Built on ICP is the only built on in crypto. That isn't a shameless life. So the funny thing about that is Elon Musk has been talking about how crypto needs NFTs and all of the stuff on chain. The crazy part about that is we already have that on the internet computer. Now that we're getting traction in the market, the price, the technology is already way ahead of where the price is. I think Elon Musk is going to have no choice but to recognize the internet computer for what it is. So he says no token. We will release a vote on this, but let's get into our video now and let's figure out what exactly is going on here. Because I'm kind of shocked that we went to my exact price target. What just happened here? There we go. So let's get into some news real quick. This was put out by Definity today. They say dive deeper into the multi-chain journey with episode 3 of ICP Talks. Join Bjorn NTM in conversation with Max Chamberlain, the founder and CEO of Bitfinity Net, and explore the exciting new features and collaborations in store for 2024. So this is definitely something you should check out, this YouTube channel. You should definitely give these guys a follow for sure. You know, Bjorn and Bitfinity.net. This is a really good wallet. I don't know why I don't follow them. Thought I followed them. Yeah, so I already followed them too. So here is this link, and you should go check this out because this is going to be pretty major for 2024, especially with wallets, with, you know, DeFi, and the collaborations. I can't wait to see the collaborations in store. So this is going to be pretty interesting, and I'm looking forward to this because Bitfinity has been around here since the beginning. It's funny, when I was on Twitter back in the day, I should just tag everybody. I didn't really know how to use Twitter like when I first started, but yeah, these guys are cool. So, but anyway, let's get into the wallets. So I was going to do this a long time ago, but basically you can get a free NFT over here on Discover, and you can actually join my group in the link below. And then if you don't have a Discover account, you'll create a Discover account, you can join the group, and then you can collect this airdrop. Well, you will need a Solana wallet. So when you go into your Discover account, you come here, and you can either go to profile or you can go to wallet, because if you go to profile, you can just come down here, if it'll load. So you can come down here and go to your wallet right here. So wallet, I guess we're already in the wallet. Just give it a second. It takes a second to load because it is on the blockchain. I mean, I think it'll load. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then you can go here to manage wallets, or you can come up here to just wallet. And it'll either say manage wallets or add wallet, depending if you already have a wallet paired or not. And you just go into this. And then as you see, you can pair Stoic, Plug, Infinity Swap, which is Bitfinity.net we just talked about, Phantom, which is Solana, but they don't have it on Chromebook for me. So I just paired my Soulfire Solana. Paired that. Now I'm going to go grab this airdrop and show you. And you can also do MetaMask and Discord. But for Solana, you're going to either need this Phantom Solana, and you can just look it up on the Google Play Store, depending on your device, or Soulflare in the store as well, Chrome Store, Apple Store, Google Play, all that kind of stuff. If it's not there, I don't like to download wallets from websites. I don't do that. It's not on the Google Play, Apple Store, or Chrome Store. I don't do it. But this was on the Chromebook store, so I was able to do that. Now what you want to do, I believe if we just go into my profile again, then we go to groups. My group, this is just the fastest way I found. You can kind of, you don't even have to do that. You just go to your profile. It says, hey, it's your lucky day. You discovered a loot box. So this is what you're looking for. After you pair your wallet, you're going to come over here and you're going to press open. And I waited to do this to show you guys. So we're going to open this now, and look at that. Oh man, that's kind of cool. It's like a cat. It's like a cat human. That's so cool, man. It looks like his tongue is pierced or something. Is that a tongue piercing? Weird. That's kind of cool though. And this just went, and I can claim it. So you want to claim this. Now I just got a free NFT. So come over here, get your NFTs. It's free. I mean, there's no reason that you wouldn't do it. Why not come get a free NFT? All you have to do is get a wallet. Discover OG 2023. So this is cool. Let's claim that. Claimed. Sweet. So I got that. Yeah, pretty cool. Now you can also do other stuff over here. You can tip. Like say we go in here and I find a cool post that I like. Say, let's see here. Right here. Hi, Icp Renegades. I'm happy you're here and curious about the game. Much greetings and mass success to you. So let's go into this if we can. Okay. So now I can go over here and right here, I can tip my 50 sat BK CKBTC. See, you can tip. And if you have more tokens, you can tip other tokens. I think there's a certain amount. So I'm going to tip this one 50 sats. And I just tipped 50 Bitcoin Satoshis on the internet computer, CKBTC. Pretty cool, huh? So you can do all sorts of stuff. You can tip SNS tokens. You can tip Ghost tokens. They need to add more. I think it'd be really cool. And maybe Solana, they'll have like some Solana tokens for tipping soon. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I'd like to see it. It'd be kind of cool. All right. So this is huge news, though, because Dominic Williams is our fearless leader. He is the person who came up with all of this, the internet computer was his brainchild. Of course, he had, a huge team supporting his idea, but this is his brainchild. He just has the best vision. Everything that I like about blockchain, and I'm a little bit different because a lot of people like one blockchain to rule them all, but internet computer wants all blockchains together, integrated into one system, and that's the dream. That's the real dream. When you think about it, all the internet is connected, like Google, Facebook, all that stuff is just like connected through the internet through gateways, right? And so that's what the internet computer does with Bitcoin, Ethereum, probably BNB next. But join Dominic Williams' talk at CFCstmoritz on January 12th, Unlocking AI's Full Potential with Blockchain. By harnessing permissionless and open blockchain networks, AI systems can enhance their credibility, accountability, and security, fostering greater trust. So that's pretty cool. Founder and chief scientist. They probably are going to post some of the stuff about this on the Definity official YouTube channel. So check that out for sure. Let's give him a like here and a retweet. I mean, he has some huge supporters because out of 10,000 views, 349 likes. You're talking 30, hold on. No, that would be at that 3,000. 30%. So that's still pretty good for 10K on, Twitter. What is that? Like 3.4% or something like that? 1,000 would be 10%. Yeah, so it's like 3.49% of that total. So that's pretty good for Twitter. Now, I want to go over another huge announcement because in 2023, we had some of the biggest partnerships in crypto, which led to the price going absolutely parabolic from $3 to $16. That is one of the reasons the integration with Alchemy Pay, L Bank, Taurus, all of these different platforms introducing ICP into institutional investors, corporate investors, and banking systems and fiat on-ramp systems. So now we have another collaboration, though. We have another partnership. So Crypto Knowledge expands offering with Internet Computer ICP integration. They said, we're thrilled to announce, this is by Ben's Crypto Knowledge. He says, we are thrilled to announce that Crypto Knowledge, the pioneering mobile application for sophisticated cryptocurrency data, has now integrated the Internet Computer ICP token into its platform. This addition marks a significant milestone in our ongoing effort to provide users with comprehensive, up-to-date information and tools for cryptocurrency investment strategies. So this is going to be like one of those things where you can research and find a good amount of data. This is going to be actually important, especially for a channel like mine. I might really use this to give you guys more data that's not available, because that's the whole point of this. So I guess for the new people, we can just go over what the internet computer is. For all of you old heads, smash that like, and new people too. But for all the old heads, you probably already know. The internet computer is a revolutionary blockchain technology developed by the Definity Foundation and Dominic Williams, the leader of the Definity Foundation. Launched in May 2021, it represents a significant stride in the world of decentralized technologies. ICP aims to extend the functionality and the public internet, allowing developers to build and host software services directly on the blockchain, like our game is going to be on the blockchain, not just, a plugin to a traditional sense. We could do that too, but it's all going to be on chain though. So even if it's a plugin, it's plugged in onto the internet computer blockchain. So without the need for traditional web hosting services, because with the canister smart contracts and the HTTPS outcalls, you can call on any kind of URL. That's it. It's easy. The primary use cases of ICP include creating decentralized applications, or dApps, facilitating token internet services, and offering a scalable platform for various digital services. Its unique protocol, chain key technology, ensures rapid transaction finality and a governance system that allows the network to be managed in a completely decentralized manner. So this is cool. So this is what's going to be available on the app. This is what I wanted to go over. So by adding the internet computer to our token to our app, users can enjoy all available features for ICP, such as automated trading signals. Crypto Knowledge app users can now access automated trading signals tailored for the ICP token. Yeah, I'd be careful on this one. It's good to have the information, but do not trade off of automated trading signals, please. These signals are based on advanced technical indicators and comprehensive market analysis. This is only one part of trading. You can use this to make an informed decision, but absolutely do not go off of their trading signals. Check them with other people's, check them with your own, do your research, figure it out, and then do what's best for you, because there's too much noise in the market at times. And now this might be cool. AI-based forecasts. Our state-of-the-art AI algorithms provide forecasts for the ICP token, helping users make informed decisions based on predictive market trends. And they have a backtest screener. Users can utilize our backtest screener feature to test their trading strategies against historical data of the ICP token, ensuring robust strategy formulation. That might be kind of cool. Pattern analysis. Our app offers detailed pattern analysis for ICP, allowing users to identify potential market movements. So this isn't really as big of a partnership as them just kind of adding internet computer to their platform. Now, if Dfinity was behind this, I would take this with a grain of salt. This isn't meant to be like, hey, go, use this platform, but it might be something to check out just for research purposes. This isn't going to be like a big thing that expands the price a lot or anything. I just really think that the more places that adopt the internet computer, the better. And these signals, this is the cool part. This is the one thing that I think is kind of cool. It's these 4 things here that can kind of give you a better idea of price targets. That's about it, though, for that. So now here's something that's very interesting to me, and I've been following Bob Bodily for a very long time. Toniq, they are just pioneers in the industry. If you don't have one, you can get a Stoic wallet, which you saw you could be paired over here on Discover. But you want to get one of those definitely. And you can check out Bionic Market, because as you saw with the CKBTC, now you can interact with Bitcoin on the internet computer blockchain with NFTs. So, or ordinals, ordinal marketplace, because they're on, Bitcoin, right? CKBTC. So it's pretty interesting, and you can check them out here. I'm not sure if this video is going to be, let's check. Is this Dfinity or, yeah, so it looks like this is Dfinity channel. Yes, so this is the Dfinity channel. So you guys can come and check this video out. You can see everything that Bob Bodily has going on at Bionic. And we might actually think about launching our NFT on Bionic, Bionic. Toniq, Bionic, and Stoic. So, and we might do our collection on here. Who knows? Interact with Bitcoin a little bit, We'll see, though. It's all going to be up to the community. All these decisions, I'm going to, unless like there's only a few votes, then I'll either re-vote or just make the decision myself. Like if there's like 10 votes or something, I might just make the decision or redo it. But if we only have, 10 strong holders, then we need to grow. But we have 50 holders right now. So we should be able to get at least 100 votes. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me leave this over here in the chat. Definitely go check them out for sure. 54 strong, man. Let's go. Thank you guys. Smash up that like. Let's get this up to 200 likes if we can, because we've never had 200. 191 is our highest on a live. So we got like 600 on a short once. But there was like 200 dislikes because I had a bunch of haters back in the day. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Yeah, this is cool. And I'm not going to give any spoilers, but we are going to have people on the channel, hopefully in the future. This kind of gives you a little hint of who it might be, but it isn't set in stone yet. So, and we want to get the swap on the channel too. The swap is definitely always welcome on the channel. We're trying to get them over here and get more people exposure for their projects. That's what we want to do here. That's the point of everything, is to get people exposure. So we're sitting at a very nice price right now. 13.17. Okay, compare. Now, when I say that, take that objectively, right? So normally when you get a massive, this is 1 month, mind you. Remember, this is 1 month. So we went from $5.30 some cents on December 10th, $5.32. And then we ran up all the way to $12 right here. We hit right around 12 bucks. Okay, this doesn't say that, but we did on Coinbase. So we hit right around $11.90 something. Then we went down to about $9. Nice cool off, even back down to this support level down here at 8. If you look over here, this is that support level on the way up that it hit and it tested and it touched that 859. And then you see this, we confirm support at 865 right there. Then we move up a massive. Well, what's your point? Why are you just talking about how the price went up and down? Well, if you look down from $9 all the way up to 16, but 15, 12. Okay. Then we go up to $16 and we need this cool off bad. We didn't get a cool off here except to test this support level. Now from here, we were able to test this support level right here at 1073, right over here at 1071. See, this is what we look for as a massive support. I was actually looking to this area, but we broke this $12 range. So then that next logical area is somewhere between $11 and $10. We were able to hold support above that, which is right in that key target area. But the whole point of this, with a run up like this, not a very big cool off right here. I mean, a decent one, but it's more sideways, and then another bigger pump, and then another one. We needed to cool off like this. Okay, but normally when we do this, we would actually see probably somewhere right around 942. This area right here, all the way up to $10. That's what I was saying right here. So we didn't cool off as much as we could have from this big run from $5 all the way up to 16, back down to almost 10. Oh, we did go to 1062. So we did test right below that. Dang, those are pretty good price target. And then we move back up because what the whales are doing is pushing the price down. This is called a bear trap. So what they want to do is make everybody think that we're going to keep going down and down. And so everybody sells, nobody buys at 1062 because they think that the price is going to keep going down. And then the whales are like, oh yeah, we're going to buy at 1062. And the price goes all the way back up to $13. This was what I was expecting from a move down to this point, is just a quick V-shaped recovery. Now look at this volume, $420 million. Up 157%. This is why we started absolutely going crazy. 175 million right here. The whales start scaling in, and then the volume starts to absolutely explode. They take a bit of profit here from $10 to $13, but we are sitting number 28 in volume, and we are 6 billion in market cap, 16. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go. I think we'll do the CFGI last, because that's going to let us know market sentiment over technical analysis. So as you see, we hit my price target perfectly. My 1050, wait, 1052. What does it say we went to on this one? 1033. Okay, so it's different on Coinbase in here. I mean, I was really close to that price target. 1052 is an area I was really looking at, and then also this $11 area. And then also this $10 area. And we actually caught support kind of in between this $10.50 and $10 area. So that means we actually caught support right here on 1052, and it just kind of wigged down, and this support area pushed it back up. And the good part, let's get rid of these lines now. The cool thing is we actually just broke out of the EMA 9 again at 1270. And so whenever we're below this EMA 9, this is going to give us a huge indicator on this daily time frame of how bullish we are going to be. Now, the reason why we were able to have a move back above this simple moving average or exponential moving average is because of the way that it went up. It caught support right here. It kind of dipped below it here and broke out on that candle. We get a rollover event. And what a rollover event is just when the price starts to go up and then it rolls over, right? It's a rollover. And a lot of the times they can be rounder. This is more of like a V dump, but it is kind of a round thing. And then so why did it get back above this 9? Well, if you look here, this is the candle that broke out. Okay, we tested it here. We only tested it once before a breakout. If we would have had one more daily candle underneath of this EMA 9, we would have seen $10. We would have moved down to $10 for sure. The reason that we did not move down and we didn't get rejected again by this is because this is a breakdown candle. We only have one confirmed candle under this EMA 9, which has been support for as long as we can, go back. I mean, say even since October. We went under it a little bit right here, but it's basically been support all the way since right here in October, like the 20th. And so what happens is when you hit this level, we get drawn back up to it like a magnet. As you see, this red wick goes above this line right here, and we get rejected by it because we move over. But the next time we hit it, because this was a big support level and not a very big resistance level, hardly anywhere. I mean, we did have a bit of resistance, but they were all breakout levels. This was the resistance back here. And then we broke out, confirm, 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 and confirm. So that's the thing. We confirmed this breakout level a bunch of times. We did not confirm this break under level a bunch of times. So we're able to break out and get back above that. I hope that helps you understand why we actually continued moving to the upside. Now we are on track for an ascending triangle because we have kind of this flat bottom, but we're going to need a nice price target to be able to hit this ascending triangle. Because, I mean, if you just take this back right here and bring it down just a little bit right there. So we're looking at about what does this say? Yeah, 1442. If we can break out of 1442, let me move this up here so you can see. If we move and we don't just wick up, okay, we're getting pretty close to that too. We really are, which is a bullish pattern to the upside. We have an upward trending support line right here, and we have a horizontal resistance line. So what this means is once we break out of this level, we are going to continue bullish. It's a continuation pattern to the upside. Now we do on the bearish side of this, I'm not worried about this one, especially on the daily, but I am going to tell you just because like I have to morally. So let's just show you, even if you start like right here, okay, and you go kind of right here. So we got a rising wedge. Okay, you could take it like that, or you could take it like that. Either one. I think it's better to take it from point to point where we're at now. Why don't let me grab that? Okay. So I think it'd be better like this, something like that. Maybe even a little lower. Something like that. And then we are going to start to get squeezed. The good part is this support line is going to keep going up, trending up with the ascending triangle, which could be a bullish pattern, or this rising wedge, which actually I really don't think that it can do much, especially down here. I would probably start it somewhere right there, honestly. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better too. But so we could end up, down at $7 if this plays out. And I'm not really too worried about that. I don't see it having any reason to go to that $7 level. But this is just what this rising wedge says. I really wouldn't worry about this at all. I'm just letting you know that there is that pattern. But it's kind of a weird looking one and it's not perfect. So I'd kind of leave that alone. But if we do break down, about $8, then I would reconsider that. Now, we do have some sort of a bull flag looking thing on the weekly. We had this bull flag movement right here, which is crazy to see. This price target, which you could have brought all the way down to here, up to there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring it. you know, somewhere, geez. I mean, I want it to be touching every candle, so I'm just going to do it to right there. And then we have this price target right exactly where we went, $16. So this bull flag played out 100%. This was this was the exact bull flag. I got it perfect from right here. But that's great. So we had that bull flag. Now, well, where are we going to go to next? That's the question, right? So what happens with this bull flag now? Check it out. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Wait, you said the whole thing's a bull flag now? Okay. We got ourselves a bull flag. Man, I don't like this candle in the way. I mean, yeah, it even looks like a bull pennant. So whether you do it like this and you have kind of a flat ground, which most bull flags aren't flat, but I've seen them. I've seen flat bull flags before. But the last one was a flat bull flag and it played out right here. Flat bull flag, flat like this, except I'm not getting it even. So flat bull flags can play out. Normally even if they're parallel, they're normally to the downside like this, or even further down, you know, kind of in parallel like that. But I have seen flat bull flags, and this one was a flat bull flag that played out to my exact price target. So you can't tell me that's not a bull flag. So whether it does or not, that doesn't really change the price target, except, well, let's just have it down. So that, I mean, it does kind of change the price target a little bit. So let's be conservative. Okay, so if this bull flag plays out from the very bottom where we started, I would, and I'm being generous at 470 here. I could have just started the bull flag at 590, but we only have one candle. So I wanted it to be at least a couple candles. But now we have all the way from 470 all the way up to about $14 with this even downward trending resistance line would bring us to about $20. Now, this is where we were going to go once we broke out of this $17 range anyway, when Bitcoin dumped on us and then went right back up. We used the Bitcoin hammer. We were on our way to this price target right then with only one weekly candle. We would have seen another exact bull flag replica play out exactly the same, except on this candle right here instead of wherever we're going to hit this $20 level if we do. So this is what I'm really looking forward to, is a nice movement up to this area, right around $20. This is exactly where I would say with all of our resistance. Now let's get our EMA. The 9 is going to be at 946, which we're above that on the weekly. Now, we never touched that. That's good. We kind of use this as support a little bit on the way up, which is good, but we're still super far ahead of the EMA 9. So, and the 21 is just going to be way down. So there's not a whole lot that we have to worry about. We're still a little overbought on the weekly at 75 on the RSI. We would like to see this go down just a little bit more, but we're cooled off plenty on the daily and every other time frame. And the weekly can stay in that time frame for a long time until this average price starts to move up past 70. As long as this average price is still below 70, we can continue. It doesn't mean it has to or it will, but we can continue moving up all the way up to even 90, 94. You can't even see 94 on this, but we could move up all the way to that and really have this bull flag bring us to 20 bucks, go back to about 18 for support, 17.90. That's what I'm looking for on the longer time frame. Now, if we go to the shorter time frames, there is going to be a more immediate movement. As we broke out of this level right here, we did get a breakdown because, as you see, when we get below this EMA 9, it pushes us down. See, we get a couple closes. Let's see where this was right here. It was at 1428. Yeah, 1356. So we closed, and then we closed at 1401. Yeah, so we closed below it here. Looks like we close above it here, below it here, and then below. See, it once, if you only do it once and then get a green, you get to go back up. If you hit it once and then hit another red and another red, you're going to continue going down. This EMA is going to push the price down because you can't break that resistance, and it pushes the price. You test it again and it pushes it down. So then we get this support level right here at about 10, 80, 10, whatever, down to, that 1021, we hit 1030, perfect, beautiful, V-shaped recovery, get back above that, not only once, not only twice, 3 times. We are testing it as support now, as well as this $12.73 support. This is a big support level. Why does it say 1273? Okay, well, whatever. It looks a little bit above that. So weird. But on the daily, we're good. And on the 4-hour, we are in the Brontosaurus pattern. You see the long neck, giraffe, Brontosaurus, long neck pattern. This is the long neck pattern. It it looks more like the Loch Ness Monster with the body. If you look at the neck, and then you got the legs over here. Let's make this a little bigger so you guys can enjoy the Loch Ness with me. Enjoy the Loch Ness, please. So yeah, here's the foot, neck. Anyway, but yeah, the Loch Ness pattern, we're way above this 43.54 simple moving average on the 14 4-hour charts. If we can hold this $12.74 range, why is it moving my price? Oh, that's the EMA 9. I think this is 1292. EMA 9 is at 1273. Yeah, so that's my bad. So that just kind of confused me for a second. But anyway, yeah, so like 1231 up to 1292 is about the support level. So if we break below 1222 or whatever, then you can look for another retest of 1093. Well, before that, 1179. 1127. There's going to be a lot of support right here, especially on the smaller time frames. We have a lot of support underneath of us, and that's why it was easy for us to go back up once we got oversold here. Ooh, if you move that and look down here on the RSI right now without that thing in the way, we were oversold for a minute. Oversold for a minute. Yeah, we were oversold for 1 minute. 1 minute. And then boom, V-shaped recovery. That's what the whales were waiting for, and I'm going to show you why. Let's go look at that. So we're in extreme greed right now, and this is on the 4-hour, what we were just looking at right now. So the thing with price charts, you have to take everything into account. You have to take, ecosystem projects. You have to take what the foundation is doing. You have to take, technical analysis, volatility, price scores, news, all of that kind of thing, and bunch it up into a ball. Now, why does it say negative on the whales on the 4-hour? Well, if you look, we just had a kind of a price sell-off, right? But that's only this last 4-hour candle right here. It doesn't go by every 4-hour candle. It's telling you what this 4-hour candle is doing right now. And what the whales did, right when I told you earlier, remember, they're taking profit. They pump it up to $16, and then it gets pushed down because, well, retail investors aren't putting as much volume anymore, so now it's time for the whales to take profit. Bitcoin went down. Time to take profit. And so what happens, the price goes down, the whales pump it back up, let it ride for a little while, take their profit, scale down, take their profit, and then buy back in. Right? So it just, or they sell up here and then just scale in on the way down, but then, use like futures or something to short it real quick and push the price down. Whales can do all sorts of things, but it looks like they're bullish on ICP right now. Whales are absolutely bullish on ICP. Even if it doesn't reflect in the 4-hour chart, you can see it reflect in the chart itself. It doesn't reflect in this candle, but it reflects in the chart. Every last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-hour charts have been bullish. So whales have been bullish on the 4-hour until this last 4-hour chart. So that's pretty cool. Dominance, very positive. We're moving big with Bitcoin. Bitcoin went up. We went way up with it because it wasn't doing the Bitcoin hammer. The Bitcoin hammer is very different. It uses Bitcoin to smash altcoins down with the dominance and a pattern combined. So volume, very positive, as you saw over here. I mean, we're 420 million in volume. It's beautiful. This is just, I love this CFGI, man. Whoever created this, shout out to you guys. I love it. This is one of the best indicators that I've ever seen for an altcoin. I didn't even know you had a fear and greed index for altcoins. Not like individual ones, maybe altcoins in general, but dang. So, and you can do Solana over here, Ripple, Cardano, Avalanche, Doge, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. I mean, you can do all of these. This is great. I'm going to link this for you guys. Yeah, you need this. Any trader needs to use this. I don't know how I found it. It was just like after years of being on social media, we found this. And I don't know how, but this is going to help you a lot. So one more thing, let's look at the rest of those, and then I'm going to get into some questions and just comments and talk with you guys. But on the 4 hour, yeah, whales are negative, but not very negative, right? Not very negative. So they're not going to pump the price down, I don't think, below this floor. There's no reason for them to pump the price below $12.92 right now with that support at $12.76. I really think we're going to hold that. If I saw very negative, I might think, hey, the whales are really thinking the price isn't going to hold. They might push it down. And this is on the 4 hour chart. So search neutral, positive, positive social, impulse. That means retail investors are getting in. So when you look, oh, damn it, I did it again. I normally don't do that anymore, but I will make a mistake every now and again. But when I look at this very positive on the impulse, you have to take this into consideration with the whales. I know this is so much. It's not confusing. There's just a lot to know, but this is simple. I'm going to break this down for you. So the impulse buy is your retail investors, you and I. This is the person that invests anywhere from $100 to maybe $100,000 at the most, like 100 to 100, a retail investor, somebody who just goes and they buy crypto, they want to make money, they believe in the whatever, retail investors. This is very positive. Now the whales. Now, why are the whales negative when the retail investors are positive? Well, that's because they're taking profit right now. People are putting money into the market. People are buying as it goes up. So what this means is more money is flowing into the market. And what do whales do? They exploit people putting money into the market, and we can still make money. Don't worry. Whales, they have their way to make money, but we have ours. And it's just buying the dip, dollar cost averaging, not futures trading if we can help it, just doing spot trades. That's it. Pretty simple. Spot trades or dollar cost averaging. That's it. And the whales, they take their profit, and when more people get in, that's why the price started to move back up again. Retail investors got in, whales pumped the price, took their profits, and look, retail is still very positive. It didn't even affect the market. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at the 1 hour, because this is going to give us more of an idea of where we're at right this very second. Yeah, so we just dumped, but we did recover, and I can't wait to look at this 15-minute now, because we just had a nice recovery. We did have a retest of that support level, but it looks like I did not press that time, guys. That was not me. Somebody broke into my computer and pressed it for me. No, I accidentally pressed it. I didn't mean to that time. But so price score neutral, volatility very negative, which is actually good. When they say negative, it just means the volatility is very high. There's a lot from $10 to 13. You can dollar cost average. Very good for whales, for retail investors, everything. Now look at this. Impulse on the 1 hour is very negative, which means retail investors are no longer aping into the internet computer. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean the whales are very, very greedy right now? Absolutely. So when you start buying, when you're FOMOing into the market, when the price pumps, the whales are going to start FOMOing out. They're going to start scaling out and taking profits because a lot of people are coming in. Then what happens after the whales take profits? The people get negative. Then the people get negative because the price starts to move back down because the whales took profits, and then the whales turn positive. Over here, I can't touch that or it'll move it, but you know what I mean. So positive, right there. Positive, because the retail investors are now starting to get out. There's not as much money coming in, so they have to let that go a little bit and get the retail investors back in so that we can pump the price again, and then they can take profits and do it all over. This is how whales work, and I'm telling you 100%. I've studied this for years. This is what I do. So now we're going to look at the 15-minute. And it's not negative, though. You have to remember that. Let's look at everything. And it does say neutral right here because there is more neutral than positive or negative. But in my opinion, I would call this more positive, right? Because why? Well, we have a positive right here on the volatility, which means it's not being quite as volatile as it was earlier now. So this could be an actual good time to get in if you're thinking about getting in right around 12 or 13 bucks, right? Because the volatility is not big, but that's on the 15-minute. You have to look at these other ones. And I'd recommend you come in here and look at this before you trade. Not trading advice or financial advice, but this is a tool that will help you on your journey. It's helped me a lot. So yeah, impulse is neutral, and that's funny that the whales are still positive when the impulse is neutral. So they're waiting to see whether retail investors start getting back in or not right now, and then they can continue to do what they are going to do. Now, volume is very positive. As you saw, 420 million. Even on the 15-minute, whatever the volume is, it's in the positive right now. We have neutral on everything else. You know, social dominance, search, technical. Well, we do have that rising wedge. But there's more bullish than bearish right now. So I would actually say this should be on like about 55 to 57. If this was my judgment, I would say it's a little more on the other side of it, even 52, 53 on that. But let's look at the daily, because this is going to give us an overall where everything is at on a larger time frame. And as you see right here, impulse, very positive. And this isn't always the case, guys. Sometimes you have very positive impulse and very positive whales at the same time. It kind of depends on the price, but I'm letting you know what they use as indications for them to be able to either take profit or be able to, scale the price down and dollar cost average, get more of that in there. As you see, impulse very positive, whales very negative, technical neutral on the daily, but the price score positive, volatility positive, volume positive. Wait, how is the volatility positive? Well, I guess we are on a new day. Dang, we're on the new day. I forgot, we just changed this candle. I was thinking 24 hours, but I think they're just going by this. Let's go to the daily candle. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'll bet you that's what it is. This new daily candle. And it did go down, but it pumped back up. So it looks like, the whales were bullish from yesterday, this candle. I don't know if they go 24 hours, but this is what I'm thinking, because with this, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that it says the volatility is very positive when, as you see, this candle, the volatility was from, $10 or $11, 10 something, whatever it went to, 10.33, all the way up to the high of 13.87. So that's a lot of volatility. I don't know how they're saying positive. But anyway, volume positive, impulse positive, dominance positive, cool. So this gives me an indication that the whales are starting to come back around when you look at the smaller time frames of them being positive, or negative when the impulse is up. So those are the things that I'm looking at to understand the price. So yeah, again, let's go over these price targets one more time before we leave. Now, I didn't give you guys a lot of breakout targets because there isn't a lot that we have a pattern to show, but I can get rid of all this stuff. So this is a level for the ascending triangle right here. Watch $14.41. If we break out of that, look for a test of about 15.18 all the way up to about 16.23. If we can break and close above 16.23, we are going to see this bull flag on the weekly play out. Okay. And then we're going to see a $20 ICP. Okay. And then if we move to the downside, I'll show you just in 1 minute here, but let's get this price target back up there from the right here. Let's just go down a little bit. We'll be generous. We'll just say right there, $20. And that's kind of a little lower than we are now. So if the price does kind of go down, we hit this EMA or a weekly 9-week moving average, then we could really see a breakout of this level. And this ascending triangle kind of right here as well on the weekly, but more on the daily. So I'd look for that. Now, if we do break down, I would be looking at 11.17 on the weekly with a big support level down to 10.49. This is actually where we just wicked down to. This big support level from these candles as support to these candles as resistance when we broke out here, confirm that as support. This turns this into a box area of support. So if we do break one of the levels, we do have a second level that we can actually use as support. Then we also have this EMA 9. So I really don't think we're going to go below $10.60. There's no reason to, with all this support and everything, unless there's a black swan event or Bitcoin absolutely dumps, we're not going to see anything below $10, in my opinion, period. Now, it could happen. There could be a wick about to 9.69, but that's about as far as I can really see us moving down if worse comes to worse. But yeah, I'm just giving you that for the scenario. But this is where I'm really looking at is this $20 range in this 16.50. Those are where I'm, you know, in the next month or so, I think we're really going to see 20 bucks. I just do. This is where we're headed. So, all right. So let's get into some questions. Thank you. 47 strong still, my guys. All right. So, oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. Sorry, I saw a super chat. I went way past it real quick. Thank you, Six Figs, my guy. Go check out his channel, obviously. Man, it's just good to know that you guys are with me still. You know, I had a problem with my YouTube channel in the beginning. I didn't know a lot about crypto, but I wanted to help people make money. I knew how to make money in crypto. I didn't know a lot about the technology. I didn't know a lot about like the behind the scenes of like developing and all of that. I knew how to make money in crypto, and I wanted to help other people make money in crypto. Nobody in my real life would listen to me. So I'm like, hey, people online all over the world will listen to me. Even when I made tens of thousands of dollars, and I'm like, here, look, I made 10,000 bucks just now off of crypto. And I'm like, invest in it with me. If you lose money, I'll pay you out of my 10,000. Like, that's how confident I was in Bitcoin back in 2020 when it was at like 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. I was like, if you lose $1, $1. And I told that to my friend with ICP the other day too, but I was telling people that I'm like, if you lose, I'm so confident it's going to go up that because I did the research and I found patterns, and like my mind recognizes patterns like that. And it just, but yeah, the whole point is, man, we're making money together. I'm able to get the word out about the best crypto. I still like a lot of other cryptos, man, but ICP is blowing up my channel now. It's given me a career. It got, you know, me out of a really dark time in my life. I'm not saying ICP did, but like, you know, the funding for my grants, all of that. I was going through some really bad financial stuff, and like the grants just came in at the perfect time sometimes, not always, but the perfect time sometimes. And it kind of made things easier for me. And that's why I'm able to make this content. But I do want to make Algorand stuff. I want to make other videos. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, because I'm not going to ruin my channel. So maybe I'm going to make a third channel. I have my cat channel now. I think I'm not going to do crypto on there anymore, but I think I'm going to do a third channel for like altcoins. We'll be altcoin renegades or something like that. So, but thank you, Six Figs. Go check out his channel. Hold on. Let's tag it right here. Let's go to his. Can I go to it right there? No. Darn it. All right. I'm going to tag Six Figs channel over here because he does some really awesome TA, and he uses Ichimoku clouds. He uses all sorts of different indicators that I don't use, which I should, honestly. But yeah, he just has some really great TA as well. I actually go to his channel to watch TA. He comes to my channel to watch TA, and I think we both kind of benefit from that. So here we go right here. Boom, and that is his channel right there. Ben Frost, what's up, yo? And my homie El Chingon. He said, send me no spamming in the chat, bro. No begging in the chat. That's spamming. Next time you'll be blocked. I don't mind if you're here and you want to collect rewards. Just please don't do that. 651 for tip. Okay. Even though I'm banned from chat on his videos, for some reason I've subscribed. Is that Leroy Essel? Leroy Essel got hid from the channel. I'm not a liar. I don't try to con people, because when you comment 5 or 10 times on one video, it takes you as a bot, and it kind of stops someone's videos. So I have to do that when somebody spams the chat so much. Like if you're in a live chat, talk all you want, but please on the regular videos, don't put 5 comments, because it ruins the videos. I have to block people for that. That's a rule we have. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm always willing to give somebody a second chance. If Leroy, you know, wants to talk to me, hit me up on Twitter, and we can talk. And if you don't do it again, you're welcome back. Like I'm not unreasonable at all. Like I'm willing to let people in here. Just please help the channel. That's all. You know, I'll help you guys. You help me. The fact is, if the crypto market goes up to 7 trillion and ICP gets just 2% of the market, that's 140 billion, which would be a $300 ICP. Smart person. See, this is where we look at. You have to see if it's possible. When people say XRP to $100, you have to think about that. At 50 cents, that is 10, 100. That's like 200x. You're talking so, and it's already at what, 40 billion. So you're talking like an $800 billion market cap or something like that. You know, or 800 billion is going to beat Bitcoin. It's just like, yeah, XRP might go way up. XRP is the shiznit. But is it really going to go up to an $800 billion market? I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but I mean, it just doesn't seem plausible. Let's see. 50 times 10 is 5. 50 times 100. Yeah, 200x. So all things contingent, like 100 from 4 billion for it. Yeah, so it'd be 800 billion. That's a lot. Depending on what the market cap is now. I was just guessing like 40 billion, but if it's higher than that, whatever. All thing contingent on this ETF stuff. You're right. Yeah, and it should be. Hold on, where are we at? Where it's the 8th today? What is today? Yeah, the 8th. So in 2 days, I heard there might be a decision coming out. Did they have to rule on something? I can't remember exactly what it is. I know it's Bitcoin ETF, and I think they have till January 10th. So this could be big in the next couple of days. As you saw the price of Bitcoin going up before after a big dump. This tells me this ETF news is either going to be some more FUD or they're going to approve it. My guess, they're going to postpone it. I think the January 10th one can't be postponed, but I could be wrong about that. I know I read something that sometime they will not be able to postpone it anymore, which is what they're doing. They're just like, oh yeah, here comes a time, let's FUD, postpone. FUD, postpone. That's what they do. So right now, ICP is 0.33% of all the crypto. It's not a price game. It's an ICP raising a dominance game. Okay. 0.33% of all of crypto. I can't wait till that's like 5% or 1.5%. What's up, Renegade? Question for you. When you take profit on any level with ICP, what do you swap it for? What do you think of CKUSD? Excuse me, USDC, and how much of a game changer do you think it will be? This is something we like to talk about on the channel a lot because there is huge utility for things like CKUSDC. Now, what is that? Well, you can send to Coinbase, you can sell it, and then you have it in your bank or whatever, but that's going to take time and a process, right? So a lot of us traders like to get in real quick and get out, especially when the price goes from like $16 all the way down to 13. What I would do is when we went up to that $16 level, we get rejected from there. I would sell my ICP short-term bag at $16. Then what I would do is I would ride it, and what I would sell it into is stable coins. Not just USD, because I wouldn't be able to do that in DeFi, right? I'd have to like go to Coinbase or something to deal with USD. So what I need to do is have a place or a stable coin on Coinbase too, right? Or a different wallet that's going to charge you. I want to be able to take all of my profit because it's a short-term bag, not a long-term big bag. So if I'm only making like $200-300 profit, I don't want to lose $20 to $50 of that with exchange fees, which you're probably going to get on DeFi, gas fees and all of that other stuff that come with USDT. Because what are you going to do? Just leave your USDT on Coinbase, and then Coinbase goes down, you lose all your USDT or USDC? That's not the way to do it. So what we need is a safe place to store it that's cheap, that is effective, that's quick. And then you take that profit at $16, put it into USDC. This is not financial or trading advice. This is what I do. I take my profit at 16. I did it with Bitcoin too. And I made a lot of money with Bitcoin. But so when you do that, you ride the price down, and then say we go back down to about 1050 and probably didn't get in at 1050. Let's just say $11. Okay. It was at 1080 for a while though. Like I saw it. I was watching I had my screen on. I was watching TV, and then I just had internet computer on this screen over here. I think I saw 1080 for like a couple hours. So you probably could have gotten it at 1080. So if you sell at 16, get back in at 1080 at $13 now. So say you had 50 ICP. You sold 50 ICP to take that profit. Okay. And you got, let's just say 5, 6, okay, 16, whatever. You got like $800. We'll just say $800. Okay, at 50 ICP at $16. Then you put it into a stable coin. It goes down to 1080. Then now you're buying back 80 ICP. You just sold 50 for $800. Now you take that same $800 that you sold it for, and you put that in, and now you have, say, 1080. You're getting, about 80 to 100 ICP now. So you just took your 50 ICP, turned it into 80 or 100. Now we're back at 13, and it's worth 1,500 now. Just saying, that's why we need it. It's needed. We need it badly. I can't wait. Stick around for the next couple of days. Who knows what's going to happen next week or so, next month, 2 months. I think it's going to happen quick, but I don't know. So smash that like button. Quick question for the staking. The rewards will decrease over time. I get that. But if you stake maturity, shouldn't your voting rewards increase over time? Yes. Yeah. When you stake that maturity, your voting goes up right away. Immediately, and depending on how much staking maturity you put back in there, your voting is going to go up because it's your and you can even look on the NNS. It says basically, you know, staking rewards plus time reward plus the maturity you're staking, right? Is staking plus time plus dissolve delay. That's what I meant. So, and then age bonus, of course, but yeah, so your rewards will increase over time because it's called compounding. And so that percentage that you get goes up as well. So as the voting rewards go up, the staking rewards go up as well, depending on your time delay. But also your time delay going down is going to decrease your rewards. So it's going to fluctuate and it's going to kind of stay the same. Wow. Damn, that was like some critical thinking we had to do there right there. Been trying to wrap my head around the numbers. Yeah, I love numbers, and you know, just seeing these numbers go crazy is awesome. Okay, I didn't get my ICP maturity either. He says, can you please help, Uncle? I staked my ICP, well, he said stack, but from January 5th, and I was voting regular on ICP Network, and last maturity distribution was on 8th of January. Why didn't I get my ICP maturity? Please help. I didn't get it either. I need to ask Dfinity. There's another person that I know that isn't getting his maturity either, and he has like 2,000 locked up for 8 years. And he was asking me, and I'm like, I went over, is it the voting? Is it like I went over everything, and everything is perfect, and everything's perfect on mine. I've been getting rewards for the last year. I didn't change anything. Just stopped getting my rewards now, and I don't know why. So we're going to need Dfinity. Help us out. What is going on with the NNS right now? We need help. We need our rewards. Is there like no voting? So when there's no voting, there's no rewards. So there could be, but I did get votes passed. I don't know, guys. There's something that we need Dominic Williams on the channel to ask him, you know, because only the developers are going to know what's going on, because I tried every single thing and I know a lot about the NNS. So it's got to be either not voting or I don't know. I just couldn't tell you. I wish I did. Yeah, January 8th. Oh, Asia, it's the 9th. Okay, cool. Crypto DeFi channel. Okay, is in the house. Hook you up with a little shout out there, buddy. Rewards probably distributed network wide on the same time zone. I don't know. I know sometimes maturity does. Yeah, and so I've noticed, like when I first start staking my ICP, you don't see rewards for like 7-8 days. Now, if you change something on there, you might see that happen as well. And I never get worried right away. Maybe sometimes they just distribute it all at once. So I'm not really worried right now. But I do, if it continues, we're definitely going to have to, you know, figure something else. But this happened to me before. And it started again. I got all my maturity, so I didn't have to worry. So I'm not really worried about it, but it is a little worrisome not seeing those rewards. I get it, guys. Like, trust me. Like, I've been doing this for a long time. I put a lot of time and effort into staking my ICP, so I get it. But I'm not worried. There's no worry about it at all. It's going to drop to 11, he says. Okay, well, I mean, that is the support level. Blessing you to the Renegade and all the creators. Good work. Loch Ness ICP needs tree fitty. What? I don't know what that means. Straight line up to $110. Huh? I'd like to say, I mean, after this pump, like, anything's possible, man. I would have said absolutely not if we were like 3 months ago. Absolutely not. But yeah, dude. I mean, ICP, especially with the crazy pump that happened in the last bull run, I kind of chalk that off to, you know, the manipulation and everything, but I think a lot of that had to do with people like, wow, this is great technology. This is making money. Let's do it. So ETF goes through crypto in general, going to do things it never did before, because it's going to open it up to traditional investors that aren't going to be shorting and longing the futures. Kind of sucks. So, all right, I think we're going to kind of call this a night. Total, oh, this might be good, though. Let me go through. Oh, let's see what Mod has to say. On 10th, ICP is bumped like rocket because of the ETF news, I guess. Okay, let's hope that's true. So this is huge. Now, if we see the Bitcoin ETF get approved, this is a man, NV just always have some bangers. Would be interesting to see if total CKBTC increases after ETF is approved. Now, when institutional investors can get into a crypto, it's going to be something that they look for, because CKBTC could be used somewhat like a grayscale trust. They could build some kind of a dApp to make it where you could buy CKBTC the same way that, say, you know, they Grayscale sells their Bitcoin ETF shares, or what are their Bitcoin Grayscale, not ETF, but you know what I mean, their Grayscale platform that they have that they sell. So what they do is they can sell above or below market price, and then, you know, it kind of fluctuates based on current market trend. That way it would be more of like a futures spot trading type deal. But I think that'd be cool. And I really think that kind of thing could really come to CKBTC, is some kind of a trust, you know, where they have this corporate entity that can, you know, deal out or dish out these kind of assets in a regulated way, which is, you know, Bitcoin is not a security. So Bitcoin on the internet computer is not a security. So we could do all sorts of things with Bitcoin, ordinals, you know, all these different kinds of things that ETFs, you know, trusts, all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for coming tonight. Smash that like, please. He said $19. Don't stop. Aloha to you too. Aloha. See, yeah, you're welcome, man. Small cap cryptos. Well, that depends on where you are in the world. So I'll just go over some exchanges. You could do Kraken, which Kraken, I don't use it anymore since all the crap. Coinbase, Binance US, KuCoin. You need KYC for most of those. So, but yeah. Yeah, just don't. Okay. Great video. Thank you. Hey, we got Ant Rocks New York here. Thank you guys. Maybe they didn't vote. I got mine every few days, and I'm earning about 2 ICP every day. No, we did vote. I looked at that because I was thinking that's possibly a reason. I'm following like 3 different neurons on everything. So MEXC, no. Do not mess with MEXC right now. Please don't. Just be careful. There's a lot of FUD and a lot of dangerous stuff going on MEXC. If you do trade on MEXC, this is the only way to do it, and I wouldn't do it either. If you're going to trade on MEXC, don't do cash. Don't do cash. And what I mean is, don't use your bank account. Do not use your bank account, because you got to wait 7 days. And if you have to wait 7 days and the exchange goes under with all the FUD and the crap that's going on, you're going to lose your money. So, and I would be careful even sending crypto over there, because what if they pause withdrawals or deposits? You send money over there, oh, deposits and withdrawals are stopped. So you could trade your crypto there, and then the platform goes down and all your money's gone because you couldn't withdraw. So just be careful, please. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye. And good ICP.